நான் சொன்னேன் தானே ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன்ட்டு. 3, 2, 1, action. Hi, welcome back to In Between Ends. Don't know how long already. It was supposed to be 1 week after the next video, but my dear friend Ram, who's sitting opposite me but can't be in shot for some reason, he decided to accidentally delete all the footage from the previous video. Am I right, Ram?
Yes, Navine. It was an accident actually. Had some technical difficulties.
Accident.
We continue.
The thing is, when the episode we recorded was actually really good, and we talked about a lot of things that came out of the flow. So we're trying to re-record it with the same topic. I believe it's going to come out the same way, but yeah. The topic that we're going to be talking about is change. What's your perception of change now?
What do I say? I feel change is the only constant in life. I mean that can be huge, but that is the only constant in life that we have to accept it. What is yours?
In a nutshell, that's what change is, in my opinion. It's like all of us are changing over our lifetimes. We all are undergoing changes.
True,
and if you tell me you've never changed as a person ever in your life, you're either lying to yourself or you're lying to me saying that you've never changed. Everyone changes in a physical sense, in an emotional sense, in a mental sense. Everyone changes in some way. But it all depends on whether we change for the better or we change negatively. If we change negatively, we're going to have to understand that that's a bad thing for us. Not to say like everyone who changes negatively turn out to be bad people. It's more like the negative change affects us in our view of the world.
Yeah, true. That is very true. What is your change? I mean, like in this past 22 years, what has been your? I mean, it can be minor or major. It's your wish.
Change has been a word that I would really associate with my life, to be really honest. It's been a tumultuous life. Tumultuous, I don't know. It's been a very up and down roller coaster ride throughout my entire life. Everything's been moving. I've had so many different changes in terms of mindset, in terms of body-wise, in terms of my emotional-wise. I've had so many changes in life that at this point, I can't pinpoint at something and say that this is the moment that I decided to change. It was more like all of it happened together and I changed along with it. In terms of physical-wise, I as you all know, I lost almost up 50 to 60 kilos in a year. And I would say I was really happy about it.
That was a big change. I mean, congratulations, by the way.
In terms of emotional-wise, I changed myself from a very temperamental person, from a very angry person to what I am now, a very calm, controlled. I do have a temper, but the temper is very, very controlled in a way that I don't get angry at all. It's more like if I get annoyed or frustrated, you would know about it and I would tell you about it. I won't act on it. In terms of a mental state, I've come from someone who's been really immature, someone who's been really not understanding about other people. I've come to a place where I can put myself in other people's shoes, understand what they are going through, try to understand their mindset, help them out. But the biggest change that came along with how I changed physically has to be the way I approach people. I used to be very shy, just like my friend Ram over here. It's going to be really confusing for the fact that you can't see him, unfortunately. But both of us used to be really shy in talking to people. He's still the same. He talks to people, but he's still shy about it. On the other hand, I left that shy part of me somewhere behind in my life because I realized that if I remained the same, if I was still shy like how I was, I wouldn't meet new people. And again, my dogs are making appearances. Gonna deal with it. I can't do anything. I can't tell them to stop. They ain't stopping. But yeah, I'm gonna try to talk over them. God damn! No, it's okay. They'll stop. You know. I hope they stop. But to be honest, I shyness was left behind a long time ago. Ram knows a lot. Ram, do you think I am the same person I was when you saw me the last in school?
Definitely not, Naveen. I mean, what can I say? I mean, you have changed a lot from the way that you talk and the way that you approach people and the way you are right now. I mean, nothing to talk about bad about you or good about you. I mean, it was just about your character. I mean, like in school, you were a totally different person. I mean, those who knew Naveen out there, they all would know what was the true form of Naveen back days in school, actually. But he's a really good man right now. He has changed so much. I'm a really proud friend that I can say that he had a really good change in him right now. So yeah, Naveen. I mean, that was a really good change for you.
Yeah, it's more like the mindset change came along with the realization that if I didn't change, people were not going to stick with me. I was someone who was pushing away people just by being what I was last time, which was a very bad thing in general because you shouldn't be pushing away people from you by being yourself. Should be at least keeping some people along with you. But I didn't. You can make the argument that sometimes the right people would stick with you throughout everything. But it came to a point where I realizing even the right people were getting hurt by me, and I was doing it intentionally. So the change was really needed. Another huge change of mindset was how much attention I pay to people. I used to be very, I don't know what's the right word for it, unsympathetic. Is there even a word?
I don't know. You just make up words.
Okay. Unsympathetic, new word. Navine Karpaiyah's dictionary edition number 1.
Okay, nice.
Unsympathetic. I couldn't imagine trying to think about what people were going through. Why must I think about other people? I am my own person. I'm thinking about myself. I've already got a lot going on in my life. Why must I take the effort to think about other people in the first place? But I realized that is wrong because what you are going through can affect other people. And when it affects other people, it in return affects the people around them. When it affects the people around them, that is a cycle that will never end. One person can affect 100 people. 100 people can affect 1,000. 1,000 can affect 100,000.
And the cycle just goes on.
And the cycle just goes on. That's what we are going through with this pandemic right now. One person spreads it, 100 people get it, 1,000 people get it, and the cycle never stops. That's why you need to stay at home right now. Follow SOP, follow social distancing. Help us, we are in Klang.
Yeah, god damn it, Klang is the only place that is quarantined right now.
2 weeks in our house. I think it's easier. Help me, help us. We want to come out. I've got places to go to.
Yeah, he has dates to attend.
No, I don't.
Just kidding.
No, but that's something I wanted to say. The way I talk to girls in general, I used to be very not violent, very rude to girls in general.
Rough and tough.
I used to hold this persona for myself. I used to carry out this persona where I was just very rude to everyone. So in general, I was rude to girls also, and I really regret it because some of the girls in school that I was rude to, I don't know if it affected them or not, but I'm pretty sure it remained in their memory about how rude I was to them. I apologize to everyone from school after some time, which is this year or the previous year, about whatever I did. If you all accept my apology, thank you. If you all don't accept my apology, I can't do anything about it because I've apologized.
It's okay, Naveen. You have been forgiven.
But right now I don't talk to everyone per se. I talk to select few girls that I actually want to talk to. But in my mind, it's more of because of the fact that I was so rude to everyone last time. Now when I pay attention to someone, I start overthinking some stuff. Like maybe I'm paying too much attention, stuff like that. But that happens. Any guy who talks to a girl will have problems. If you tell me you never talk to a girl, you talk to a girl without any problem, you're lying. You're lying to me, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to the people around you. So, change. Change, don't lie. No, no. Some people can talk to women out of their own accord. Some people can't. I'm one of those people who can't. It takes me time to even get to a point where I want to talk to you. Because I have to make myself feel comfortable about it. I'm not shy. I'm just trying to get myself to be comfortable. I don't know why my dogs can't shut up, but I don't think you can hear them. If you can hear them, I'm trying to speak over them. Sorry. Indian household problems.
That's a topic for another day.
Topic for another day, Indian household problems. If I start talking, I'm going to be talking forever. Recontinue. Recontinue. Is that a word? Navine Karpaiyah's Dictionary Edition 1. New word. Recontinue. So, we were talking about Indian households, and then I want to say something, but this topic in its general needs like an episode for itself. But I'm just going to say a few words about it, and then we can move on from it, and then we can talk about it later on in a different episode. What do we want to say? Maybe how we've changed some things around us. Like, I used to read a lot. I still do read a lot. A way that I changed is basically, last time when I used to read, it was more like I want to improve my language. Now when I'm reading, it's more like I'm putting myself in a different world. Whatever book I read, I immerse myself in it. I feel like I'm in that world. And it's a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, we all are in reality. It's been a trying and a very tough year for everyone. Everyone out there is going through something. We are privileged enough not to go through anything like that, but I know there are a lot of people out there who haven't had the same privilege. If you do need help, I suggest you find help. If we were able to help, we will help you. If you are undergoing any mental stress, if you're undergoing any mental issues, please talk to either one of us. We are always ready to listen. My number, I'll not share it here. Please.
We'll leave the email ID down there.
Not email ID, Instagram. Just messages on Instagram. We are always open to listening to all of you. If you have any issues, tell us. We are ready to listen to you. But yeah, like I said, you were going to say something.
No, I mean, you were saying something. I totally forgot. I got blank.
Forgot about it. I'm overrating.
Oh no, we were talking about books actually.
Books.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, like generation nowadays, I mean, they are really smart kids actually. Like those from 5 years old,
I know so many kids nowadays, like 3-4 years old. Jesus, they speak better English than what I used to speak when I was 11.
That's actually kind of true, but they are really smart. But the thing is, I feel like they have been in like I don't know if it's the right word or not, but like in a spell, like they are consistently using their phones and all that.
Technology.
I mean, yeah, right now we do need a laptop to study because of like Zoom calls and everything, but I feel like they are just too overly obsessed on it, like games and stuff.
So basically, in a nutshell, they are neglecting the real world in favor of a social world where fake perceptions are being created. Like a very good example that someone once told somewhere, I don't remember, I don't know who, is the fact that Instagram is your way of boosting your own self-morale nowadays. It's a way of measuring how people look at you instead of how you look at yourself. The amount of likes you get is how much people like you. That's how it's being measured right now, apparently.
I mean, it also puts like it can make a people judge who this person can be also just by seeing their photos. So
it does.
I mean, like, what was I gonna say? It's just, I mean, I would say it's a little bit toxic for young children out there because nothing comes close to like reading human interaction and reading books actually, because their imaginations will like grow out so much.
Take my word for it. Reading books can really, really help you explore yourself in different ways. Your imagination grows. It reaches new levels, trust me. I've read a lot of books. There are a lot of books around me right now. It really, really, really helped me expand my mind to a different level. It showed me that there are multiple worlds out there that you can imagine yourself. If you feel like your reality is not good enough, there's always another reality that you can delve in, and that is the reality that was created by a writer for you. But at the end of the day, the thing that you have to remember is you're going to have to leave that reality to come back to your reality. Do something to change your reality. The books will help you to a certain extent, but you have to help yourself.
Okay, let's come to the end of this podcast. I
We've
would
been
say.
talking for too long, actually, to be honest. I don't think you want to hear our voices for this long normally itself. But, எங்க மூஞ்செல்லாம் பார்த்தா என்ன பார்க்குற மாதிரியா இருக்கு. No lah, okay. So I'm not trying to be so serious whenever we do this kind of stuff. But the thing is, the topics that we are talking about, it not intentionally, it unintentionally just brings out very serious stuff that I see and I've been through. But like I said, if you have any issues, if you have any problems, don't hesitate to contact us. We are always ready to help you. I know it's not going to reach many people out there, but whoever it reaches, I hope you reach out to us. So to come to an end, Ram, it's been a very trying and tough year. Please don't make it more trying and more tough for the people out there who can't already handle the life they have. We are going to stay in our houses. We really are. But those who can go out, please don't go out unless you have a reason to go out. And if you do go out, I'm not saying we've never been out. We do go out. It's not like we are completely blameless. But when we go out, we follow SOPs. We follow the social distancing guidelines. Do follow them. Do understand that they have been put in place so that we can avoid the spreading of this virus. So, thank you for listening to us, which is me and Ram, even though you cannot see this fellow's face. This is us from In Between Ends. And our next episode would be about a very viral topic right now that if I do say something, it might go this way, it might go the other way, I don't know. But I know we have to say something about it because at the end of the day, we were slightly brought up with that mentality and we walked out of that mentality. So I think it's our place to say something. But I'm not going to say that we can change everything. Maybe what we say can help you change yourself. The word change in itself a constant. It's a constant. It never stays the same. That is what I mean by change. Thank you. And we will see you the next time. I'm not going to say next week because I really don't know when this fella is going to say technical difficulties and create another video. But the next time we see you, we will try to be a bit more chill. But thank you very much for listening to us. This is Navine and SriRam from In Between Ends. Take care. See you. Bye.
Stay happy and stay safe.
Stay happy. And if you cannot, reach out to us. We'll make you happy.